Australia is commonly known as the lucky country. As a rich nation with a small population, there seems to be little wonder that people are queuing up to come here. However, life in Australia is not always idyllic as it seems. Australia is a constitutional monarchy which is democratic in nature. The political system is dominated by two main parties, the Liberal and Labour. Australia is classified as a high-income developed country, with Australian males earning an average wage of $73,000, while females earn an average of $61,000. However, at the lowest end of the Australian income scale, people survive on less than $13,000 a year in government allowances. Australia is a major agricultural producer, with up to 61% of the country's landmass used for farming. The industry is thought to be worth $155 billion a year. However, the country's agricultural future is in some serious uncertainty. Australia exports 60% of the food that it produces. Major export clients include the USA and China. Australia imports nearly one-third of its food from cheaper producers. 20% of imports are fruit and vegetables imported out of season in response to customer demand. Even in a place with a steady food supply, up to 2 million Australians regularly experience hunger. These levels are even higher with the Indigenous community, where youth homelessness is common. A family of 5 will typically spend about $250 a week on groceries, with roughly 20% of this food being thrown out or wasted. Even though Australia has an abundance of fruit and vegetables, much of the food brought by families each week is processed. This contributes to an increasing rate of obesity in Australia. Also of concern to the health system is the drastic difference that exists between the health of the majority of the population and the health of the nation's indigenous people, with lifespans on average 20 to 30 years shorter than non-indigenous people. Even taking into account its somewhat troublesome climate, there's no denying Australia is a wonderful place to live. Generally, Australians are hard-working, family-orientated people who have access to food, healthcare, and education, and the right to decide who governs their nation.